I'm angry as hell. I can't do stream ideas when this... One second. Laptop keeps on destroying itself, and I can't do anything about... Yep, the microphone's loud. Yeah, I know. I'm angry. Just work for one time, and one time only. Actually, work more. Just take me to the Gronks_YT community on Discord. Link in bio. Oh my god, that is so cool. Okay, I don't want to leak any messages. I also don't want to leak anything else. So, let's go to the big home. Okay. Where is he? Where is he? What microphone? Yeah. Leaked. And god damn it, of course. Are you here? What should I do for now? Search is still a leak, by the way. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Search is still a leak. Yeah, there. There you go. There. Yeah. The song. Anavo. Timsu. The Tomodachi Life. I wanted to stream games, but I can't. Mr. Mario, absolutely goated. Best cheat manager. And DevKit Pro. Anyway, let's go to YouTube. Not leaking my stream key, so I'm not going to live streaming. What should I do? How is the encoding overloaded? How? How is it overloaded? I don't understand. Okay, well, leak, I suppose. Oh, do you now? Oh, his story's live. Let's just watch that. Yo, I'm gonna be AFK.
Builders don't imagine a business. They build it on Base 44. You have the idea. The only thing left is to start. From one app to entire systems.
Can you let me skip, please?
When one of Billy's friends drove his foot into my ribs from the side, I hit the dirt hard, and the bow flew out of my hands. Billy picked it up, walked over to Eric, and shoved the bow into his chest. Change of plans. If Eric wants to be left alone, Eric takes the shot. If Eric wants to be left alone, Eric takes the shot. Eric raised the bow with both were yelling. Billy's grin dropped off his face. Up off the ground. He looked down at Billy with the Sharpie on his forehead running down his face from the sweat. I think you look better in the mud. I was crying to the doctor, telling him I couldn't pay for my wife's cancer treatment because I had no money. But the doctor cut me off. Sir, the treatment is already paid for. Your son paid all $25,000. I stared in shock. That can't be true. He's only 16, but the doctor confirmed it. I drove straight home and asked him, how did you pay for your mom's treatment? He just shrugged. I just really love mom. I knew he was hiding something. 16-year-olds don't get $25,000 $100,000 for doing anything good. Then that night I heard the front door click shut at 2 a.m. My son was sneaking out. I immediately got in my car and followed him to find out where he was going, keeping my headlights off, all the way to an empty lot behind the warehouses. There was a crowd of people, music, cars everywhere, and stacks of cash changing hands. My son got into a beat-up car at the starting line. I realized this was illegal street racing. My heart broke because my 16-year-old was risking his life for his mom. I shoved through the crowd to drag him out the car before something bad happened, but the flags went down and the race started. He launched off the line and was weaving through cars, taking turns nobody should survive, lapping grown men who'd been racing for years. I froze. He crossed the line first,
I bet
and
you
the
I can
crowd
beat
went
him on a
insane.
game of Formula
Someone handed him a
5,
fat roll of
okay?
cash. I heard someone yell, "He hasn't lost yet. This kid is insane." My eyes watered. My son had a real gift, and I had to do something about it. I had to get him off those streets, so I started working overnight shifts at a warehouse. With that money, I drove down to the local karting track and signed him up for their racing program. When my son got home, I told him, "Your mom's old co-worker sponsors young drivers. She pulled a favor and got you a spot." He stared at me suspiciously. "This is so random." "Why?" I shrugged. "Mom just really loves you." He smiled. And years later, my wife made a full recovery from the treatment, and my son became a professional racer. My son and I both kept secrets from each other because we both really love Mom. My best friend shone his flashlight into my living room from his house across the road. In Morse code, Mike spelled, "Join the Minecraft game." We joined at the same time, and it was our 100th time trying to destroy the Ender Dragon. After 2 hours, the dragon was on half a heart, and I got ready to taste victory. But suddenly the door slammed open, and my mom plugged out the monitor. Summer's over, and school starts on Monday. No more phones or gaming after 6 p.m. But I knew I needed to find a way around it, because I promised Mike we'd find a way to defeat it. I ran back to my room, and Mike started flashing his torch again. This time he spelled out, "We need to come up with a plan to beat the Ender Dragon." I responded, "I'm down for anything." He flashed, "Get a pen and paper too. Write down what I say." I wrote down every word of his plan with a huge grin on my face, because it was so insane, I didn't even know if it could work. And at 4 a.m. the next morning, I walked down to the kitchen to get ready to follow through. I opened the cabinet no one touched, and took out the moldiest bread I could find. When no one was looking, I immediately ate every slice, and I hoped Mike was following his side of the plan too, so we could defeat the Ender Dragon. By
I'm
the
watching
time my
the
mom
stream
found me,
right
I was
now.
shaking over the toilet
The
for real,
stream
and I grabbed her
looks
sleeve. "Bring me
like-
to St. Mary's Hospital, please." They wheeled me onto the children's ward, and right there in the bed was Mike. We both smirked at each other because the plan worked perfectly.